Hello, Scorpio. I'm Jamie, Soulshine 1111. I'm going to do a reading for you guys. We're going to look into the month of January. We're going to look at the beginning, the middle, and the end. All right. I am a channeler. I am an intuitive reader. I am on the Facebook. I am international, and I am here for you for gift cards, or if you like my style, you end up wanting to dive deeper since this is a general reading and want to book your own. I am here for you to do that, and how to do that is below. Okay, I did a recent write-up today or yesterday on 2022. What does it mean in numerology? What does that shit mean? Well, when you break it down, 222, this is all about love. This new year is bringing a lot of good things, right? A shift in perspective. We are learning the lessons. We are moving forward, or at least feeling a nudge to do that move forward stuff, right? So what I want to do here now is remind you also, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force shit to fit if it doesn't, all right? And I could be picking up, because I am a channeler and an energy picker-upper, I could be picking shit up from people around you. I could be picking up something from your past. Maybe, yes, this is geared toward January. However, this could be something that has already happened. Maybe it's happening to somebody close to you. Maybe it's something that won't happen. Maybe it's something that has happened in your past life that feels relatable. Whatever the fuck, take what resonates and leave the rest, Scorpio. I'm going to start with your overall energy reading. Roles can be reversed also. Do keep that in mind. All right. For Scorpio in beginning of January. For Scorpio, it feels indecisive. Scorpio, are you indecisive about something? There's some energy here. Nothing's sticking in my hands. Nothing's just hanging on. It's like you're moving. Maybe if some of you are moving, maybe something's happening really fast in your life and you're having to get grounded and you can't. These are just not hanging on. Beginning of the month for Scorpio in January, angels. Okay, I got one. Environment. Okay, this could be a lot of different things. Maybe you are moving. Maybe for some, you're recognizing your environment for what it is, and maybe realizing whether it's good to stay in that environment or time to move away from that environment. There feels like there's we're gonna dig into this. I'm gonna clarify also all of these that we pull out, okay? And so just bear with me here. Environment out first. What else for mid-month for Scorps, please, angels? Temper tantrum in reverse. Okay, so maybe there's something happened in your environment where you're just like, enough, I'm done. That's what I'm getting. This is unrealistic for my shit, and I don't want to put up with it type energy. Let's see, end of the month, we're going to clarify too. Keep that in mind. End of the month for Scorpio. Faith in reverse. It causes, something is happening in January for you in your environment that you are, it's like, I can't do this. I need less of this, because it's playing havoc on my faith, either in yourself, in your environment, or in fucking humanity as a whole. But regardless, it does feel, and this could be your energy too. Maybe you're tired of, nothing propels us into action to shift in our lives than our own shit, right? We start recognizing our own shit and realizing that that any hole in the soul that we have, we actually may have created. Now, again, I'm not pointing fingers. We're just diving in. I'm just the messenger. All right. Perspective is shifting. Embrace this. All right. If it feels like I'm talking to you, then it's working. All right. I want to clarify, angels, environment. Whoa. That came out forcefully. It's strength. It's like Leo energy here, followed with the World in reverse, okay? A cycle that needs to end, that you want to take a risk moving forward away from, but perhaps you're feeling too ungrounded, too fragmented with Temperance in reverse, and too impatient to do that. But you're working on the faith, you're working on the strength within in order to take action, to end a cycle and take a risk of movement forward. I just keep feeling like there is a movement here, okay? Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's as though you're tired, you've been juggling a lot and something needs to end. Death, okay? So let's see here. A lot of reflection also happening is what I'm getting. Tell me about temper tantrum. Why is that here in reverse mid-month for Scorp? King of Cups sideways. It's like you're feeling, you're disconnecting emotionally from something. You're disconnecting emotionally from something. Three of Cups in reverse, too much partying, celebrating too much, right? Maybe this is in reverse. Maybe for, okay, followed with the Devil. Okay, for some of you, this is about addictions, all right? Being tied to something, and feeling trapped and bound, which could explain the whole environment, and wanting to put things to an end here, being impatient and not really knowing how to end things. Although do keep in mind you're digging within in that first beginning of January to find the strength in order how to move forward. For some of you Scorps, it's not about addiction as much as it is maybe a surrounding environment that you are codependent on. When the Devil comes out, this talks about codependency. Paired with the Three of Cups in reverse, it's telling me that something needs to really shift. And the fact that Death came out too earlier and wanting to take the risk on faith, is a huge change in your life that needs to happen, Scorp. Not gonna lie, it's surfacing in the cards here, and with these huge, wow, you've got Temperance in reverse, the World in reverse, Strength upright, Wheel of Fortune upright, Death upright, and the Devil upright. These are all major arcanas, and that means huge changes in your life are about to take place in January. Something is about to happen in your life, Scorpio, that maybe that hasn't been, where you haven't felt nourished, or maybe you haven't been nourishing yourself or feel nourished by others. You're taking your power back, or at least recognizing it's time to take your power back and stop working towards something that is only keeping you stagnant. Okay, let's look into faith in reverse at the end of the month for Scorpio. Faith, why is that here in reverse at the end of the month for Scorpio? It's like you're facing your true north, letting go of knowing you need to let go of the past, trust the universe in order to propel yourself forward and face your true north, your destined path. It's like you need to find the patience to allow your destiny to simply unfold, and do so though at your own pace. However, that pace can't just be inactive. You have to actually take action to get any shift or change, right? I do feel that there is potential here for a really quick, sudden change that may perhaps even bring you to enlightenment with the Strength here. Okay, there's just some cycles that need to come to a close first in order to do that. And I am seeing that you want to, you recognize it. It's just, how do you do that, right? How do you do that? Tell me why faith's in reverse here. Four of Swords. This is causing anxiety. At the end of the month, you might have some anxiety. Tell me more about faith in reverse. Okay, for some, oh my gosh, okay. Knight of Swords in reverse, fastest moving knight in the deck, is really immature energy also though, and it is in reverse. And immature energy, what I mean is via communication, maybe there's something is said to you that causes anxiety, and the knight isn't a queen or a king, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so it's younger energy. There's an energy in your life that perhaps, and if it's not you, that is keeping you feeling anxious. It could actually be somebody you're connected to in a codependent way. It could actually be an entire environment as well, because you did have environment that is just keeping you trapped in this type of energy, and you're tired. There's this energy of feeling fucking tired. It's like you want to move forward, but this is what moving forward, it would be moving away from everything that you've known. I just want to just take a minute and say it's okay to we all go through these times in our life of obstacles, and it's okay to fall backwards. And with this Venus in retrograde, there is this energy to want to do that. Your ruling planet is Pluto, and it is in Capricorn, and that's the death and the underworld. And Capricorn is having to take responsibility, taking initiative, accepting accountability as well, putting yourself as a top priority, perhaps to bring in financial abundance with Capricorn, right? But there is this feeling of needing to regress backwards in order. It's like this balancing act. You're going through this balancing act. Didn't we get the Two of Pentacles? Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles. It's like you want to connect to you in order to move forward. However, it's like this constant war within yourself, that maybe you're telling yourself that you're not worth change, maybe because you've been in something what you're used to. This is comfortable, but I want to tell you now, you don't love it. It's showing up in the cards here, right? And so the more that you try to not overcome what you don't love, with this next 2022 being all about love, the more resistant you are to it, the more tough you're going to make it on yourself, right? You got to water your own garden in a different way is what I'm getting, right? In order to have faith turn upright. Or it's like the door to personal healing is available to you. You just have to allow yourself to be patient and take action, and really find this common ground to balance whatever you're needing to balance in order to connect within more, in order to move forward and trust that the universe has your back. Okay, abundance is coming. You have to believe that you're worth it, and you are worth it. We are all worth it, right? And I do think that at the bottom of the deck, you make the choice to do that at the end of the month with the Two of Swords in reverse. I don't know that you know how to communicate it to anybody, and so you may not. And however, that's okay. You're taking the risk. Something is closing out for you, Scorpio, in November. In November. That's your birthday month. But something is needing to close out for you. You recognize this. All right. Find compassion for yourself. If any forgiveness needs to happen, right, allow that to be to yourself first. Okay, you need to put yourself first in order to maintain a self-worth and up that self-esteem that perhaps you've felt distant from. Okay, it's like to zoom in, you need to zoom out in order to observe in a bigger picture, right? Figure out what is gonna make you most happy and less anxious. Okay, and then trust in the universe that if your intuition has guided you astray before, recognize that that's not how it always has to be. Okay, so I'm just feeling guided to tell you that you've got to open yourself to true abundance by believing that you're worth the abundance. Be here now. That's how you can do that, right? Connect to the pulse of you, and recognize that pain and value do go together. And so sometimes to find that faith and be able to overcome, it is a balancing act. However, it's not always easy to walk away from things, and it looks like you know you need to some extent in January. It's as though you're gaining a new perspective, and maybe that perspective isn't sitting super well with you, and you don't like that perspective because it means a shift from where you've ever been, right? This is causing, I'm hearing Mars, right? So right now we've got Chiron in Aries, the god of war, and Chiron is that wounded healer. And with your ruling planet, also here in Pluto, and Mars is also one of your ruling planets, and so there's some conflict. Soften into loving yourself. It's okay to give to yourself first. It's okay to say no. You wouldn't be alone in the first person to have to tell others no. Stop trying to people please, and maybe recognize that it's okay, this balancing act between you and others, to put yourself first. And if anyone tries to tell you that it's not, they can fuck off. Okay, because it's not selfish. All right, I feel guided to tell you that you are the master and teacher of your own life. That's the common ground you need, is within you. All right, the potential to change is happening in January for you. Put yourself as the priority so that it can. Okay, I'm going to leave it there and move into some oracle guidance for Scorpio for the month of January. Oh, don't let your past hold you back. That's that South Node shit, right? Yeah, you can reflect on it, but with Mercury also in Capricorn, don't get stuck over analyzing it too much, okay? That shit will hold you back, and that's part of the balancing act, perhaps, that you're needing to work through, and how you work through it is sit in it. Okay, take time to breathe for you. Okay, Scorpio, communication is key. All right, new moon in Gemini. You could be feeling at a standoff but you're facing a brand new beginning, new starts, new beginnings. Okay, and the more that you allow yourself to go within, all right, prosperity lies ahead. Sometimes we have to, in order to clear this, to make space for new, and allow that light of ourselves to be radiate externally. We have to allow it ourselves to radiate it internally first, right? And we do that by knowing that we're worth the prosperity, and that is coming. So embrace yourself is basically what I'm saying here, Scorp, and do that by sitting in the anger, sitting in the conflict. Allow yourself to work through it. Stop going around it, okay? And that will bring prosperity, okay? And new starts, okay? Be bold, be strong, okay? And a fiery climax is approaching. All right, full moon in Aries, a completion is happening. It's wanting to, all right? You're too fragmented to not allow it, is what I'm picking up. Okay, there's a lot of push and pull energy, and what I'm getting is the push is from the external, that environment, okay, that you're needing to shift in some way, and that's actually the push, and the pull is within, to take action for yourself, to get grounded. Maybe it's facing your inner child. Maybe it's recognizing, sitting with both sides of the same coin, right? That pain and that value, and taking time to rest and recuperate. Maybe that's what needs to happen to prepare for this change that literally is coming. You have so many major arcanas here, all right? Bottom of the deck, ask yourself, what do you need to release? Go within. Waning moon, that's what the moon's doing right now. It is waning. And so allow yourself to sit with you. Be here now, okay? Nourish you so that joy can come to you, all right? Overcoming obstacles looks to be a theme that you're wanting to have happen in January. The choice is going to be up to you, whether you allow the change to happen, okay? Ask yourself what you need to release, and don't let the past hold you back, because prosperity lies ahead when you don't. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm Jamie, Soulshine1111. Like, follow, subscribe if you like this. I'm grateful. Thanks for being here. Until next time, be loved, be together. Go grow.